Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna. I am a portrait photographer in the Chicagoland area, and today we're going to be using Photoshop's Beta Generative Fill. There's a lot of different reasons of using the AI for your Photoshop images. I'm going to go ahead and use it for expanding the image as well as removing people in the background, but it has multiple different uses. I had my lovely friend Rakan help me with this photo shoot today. The equipment that I was using was the Sony a7 III along with the 85mm lens. I had a transmitter on top of my camera so I can connect it to the Godox AD200, and also had that on a light stand and a Neewer Softbox just to add a little bit of fill. Now that we got some photos, it's time to open up Photoshop and begin editing. The very first thing that you're going to have to do is make sure that you have the Photoshop beta version, so you have the AI feature inside of it. This is completely different than the regular Photoshop, so make sure that is step number one. In order to remove people from your photo, you're going to go ahead and on the left-hand side of the toolbar, grab the lasso tool and make a selection. Then the prompt is just going to have to be remove a person. It's a very simple and it actually does the job pretty well. It's going to give you 3 different variations to choose from. If you don't like those, you can hit generate again and it's going to double it. So you will now have 6 versions to flip through. And you can also go ahead and toggle the visibility for the layer. What's really nice is you're going to have one additional layer that goes on top of your original image so you can see the before and after. And you can merge whenever you want to. Now, sometimes when I'm using social media or when I have clients, they usually like to have vertical images, but sometimes when you're having a full body shot or you're trying to make a YouTube thumbnail, you want to expand that background. So the very first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is hit the crop tool and expand the image. On the left-hand side, you're going to select the magic wand and then click over those white spaces. The prompt that you're going to use can be as simple as expanding the image and then it will generate. The issue that you will see as I am selecting it is now you have these white bands that appear on the screen. It's because it's not going to appear seamlessly since we just used the edge to edge of each image. So to fix this issue, you are then going to start this process all over. But what you're going to do once you make the selection with the magic wand on the white spaces, you are then going to hit modify and expand. I would do about 20 to 50 pixels to make sure that it actually goes over the original image and works seamlessly. I believe this also helps the AI figure out which pixels to use for your image. Go ahead and hit generative fill, and then as always it will give you 3 different versions to select from, and you will also have a layer that you can toggle the visibility between. I personally liked this second and the third version. I think it looked a little more realistic to how the background was while we were at the shoot, and I thought it did a really good job. So this saved me a lot of time, and this is a great tool to use when you are out doing some photo shoots. Now, with a new AI feature like this, some people might be afraid to use it or they will try to steer clear from it, but I will say one benefit from it, especially if you are a portrait or a wedding photographer, is this will save you so much time during your edits. I've had a couple situations where some clients asked me to remove people in the background and have the portraits or the photos focus on them, and you have a couple options when you're there in person. You can ask people to get out of the way, but if it's a really busy area, that might not be possible. Or you can go ahead in Photoshop and use the content aware feature, or you can use the clone stamp tool, but that is very time consuming as well. So using this AI feature is scary accurate, but it does the job very well as long as you give it the correct prompt. I will say that AI is fairly new, but I do think that it will become an important part in the photography industry as well as other types of industries. So I think it would be really important for you to start to build that skill set now, or at least figure out the keywords that would work best for what you are going for. It is still finicky, and I will say that it's in the very early stages, but it does a fairly good job. There is a couple times where it does a hit or miss, but I do think that clients in the future might be asking photographers if they are very skilled in AI, and it'd be good to start now. But that is all that I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification button to get notified every single time I post a new video. But that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.